Did you ever see Bobby Orr play at the Forum?
Bobby Orr, he was my hero. Uh, didn't see him at the Forum. I think with Boston, they stopped in and practiced one time. But I was stick boy, so when the original six teams would come in, my brother and I would go work. So Boston would come in, we go work with the visiting teams, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
Chicago come in. Bobby Orr was playing in Chicago, and that was the year that he went from Boston to Chicago.
Okay.
And he was my hero. I had number 4 on my skates, and it was like I wore 4 whenever I had a chance, and I was just so nervous to meet him. But the trainer said he wasn't playing that night
But was he
because
in
of
the
his knee.
rink?
Oh well, he came to the rink and he's getting dressed, and I said to the trainer, I thought he wasn't playing, but because he hadn't played in Halifax, and the rink was sold out, and people wanted to see Bobby Orr. And anyway, he come up, he introduced, said, hey kid, how you doing? He was chatting to me, right? And I was nervous. I didn't really get nervous around a lot of people, and so back then the Americans would come up with different things like Gator. We didn't even have Gatorade here, and they had these collapsible water jugs that you would take camping, right? Put water in,
What
and
do you mean collapsible?
what they basically collapse down into nothing, right?
Like a water bottle?
No jugs, just plastic jugs you would
Oh,
take
sorry.
camping,
Okay,
right?
sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
So he asked for a glass of Gatorade, and so I was nervous. It was on the table, and I couldn't open the lid on it, and I'm fiddling around with it, and he's standing there, and then I just basically opened the whole cap, and it collapsed all over his skates and his socks, and I was like mortified, right? And anyway, he just looked at me. He goes, "That's all right, kid, right?" And he played that night. He didn't play a whole bunch of shifts, but he wasn't even supposed to be dressed. His knees were bad, and if you look at Bobby's history, I think, only played a little while in Chicago that year and then retired because of his knees. Right? For me, that was such a thrill, and but I messed up.